Hi everyone, I'm Karan and welcome to Karan's Gyan. Today I'll be talking about the reason behind Reliance Infra's lower circuit and why Reliance Infra uh, came into a lower circuit after the high circuit on the same day. Well, the answer behind this is pretty much in BSC's website. So I'll go to BSC website, I'll look for Reliance Infrastructure and I'll go to announcement, and there's an announcement disclosure by listed entities of default of payment of interest. And on 1st June also there's another disclosure by listed entities of default on payment of interest. So basically there are two circulars back to back of default on payment of interest. So let us have a look at it. So we look at the first default, which was on June 1st. So basically the default is there's a company circular that is saying that the company is in process of monetizing its assets for repayment of its debt. This circular was sent by Reliance Infra to the regulator and the stock exchange. So it talks about nature of obligation is the term loan. Lender is Jammu and Kashmir Bank and SREI Equipment Finance. The default amount is about 1 crore to SREI Equipment and Finance, which is basically the principal, and interest of about 29 lakhs to Jammu Kashmir Bank and interest of 26 lakh to SREI Equipment and Finance. So these are the details of the loan. It basically owns 75 crore to JNK Bank in principal. It owns 27 crore to Sri Equipment and Finance. Uh, as principal, the tenure for JNK Bank is 5.25 years. Sri Equipment Finance is 3 years. Interest rate for JNK Bank is 11.5%, while Sri Equipment Finance is 15%. And these loans are all secured. So, what do I mean by all secured? So, basically, it means the secured debt. So, secured debt is a loan in which the borrower pledges some assets as collateral. Now, this might be intuitive enough. Like I said in the first page, the company is in process of monetizing its assets for repayment of its debt. So, since it's a secured loan, Reliance Infra would have given some assets as collateral. Hence, it is monetizing its assets. It is selling its assets that it gave as collateral in order to pay back JNK and JNK Bank and Sri Equipment Finance. Just so that you know, Reliance Infra has a total debt to finance companies, banks, and financial institutions of 4,675 crores, while its total financial indebtedness is about 6,325 crores. So, financial indebtedness is the loan it owes to public also, the money it has raised from the public, so even that comes into its total financial indebtedness. And this is basically not the part of bank and financial institutions, because public doesn't come in bank and financial institutions. So let us look at the second circular is exactly next day, July 2nd, and this circular was on July 1st. Okay, July 2nd also, Reliance Infrastructure says we have defaulted on paying interest and principal. How sad it sounds. The company is in the process of monetizing its assets for repayment of its debt. Well, this is a much bigger loan. Basically, it failed to pay Yes Bank an interest of 30 crore rupees. Just so that you know, the the nature of obligation was a term loan, and the principal of the term loan was 3,627 crores. Tenure of the loan was 5 to 10 years. Interest rate was 9.9% to 13.9%. Again, you see the same similar figures on total outstanding borrowings from banks and total financial indebtedness. Well, let me give you more key takeaways. Yeah. So the reason behind Reliance Infrastructure's lower circuit, Anil Ambani, Anil Ambani's Reliance Infra defaults seven times to Yes Bank since February. Seven times it has defaulted. It was the seventh time it defaulted, when it failed to pay the 29.55 crores loan, like I said, in the regulatory filing. Similarly, it had defaulted four times in making payments to J&K Bank and Sri Equipment Finance. Reliance borrowing stands again at 4,675 crores, and its total debt is 6,325 crores. And as you see, Reliance seems to be in a lot of trouble, and this is the main reason why Reliance Infra hit lower circuit. I would come up with videos of why Reliance Capital and why Reliance Power also hit lower circuit. It is similar to defaults as I showed in this video of Reliance Infra. Alright, guys, have a nice day.